Good afternoon. What day is it? Oh, hump day. Happy hump day. Yeah, it's hot. 108. 108. Weather.com said it would be 111, and I'm like, no. The app on my phone says 108. Don't add them 3 extra degrees. I'm going to happy hour on the west side, which means I'm driving into the sun. So I just thought about that. Maybe I should have changed my foundation choice, because I'll be driving into the sun. It's an inside-outside place. Hopefully we'll be sitting on the inside where there's AC. We're going to Pop Stroke. It's a golfing, if people want to golf, they can golf. Apparently it's $25 to golf. I looked it up. I'm going for the atmosphere, not to golf, because one of these videos from last year, we had a work event at Top Golf on like a Saturday or Sunday, but it was hot as hell. It was like at least 115 that day, and I'm like, I'm not going. I did not go. So this, I'm not saying I'm going to this because it's not a work event. I'm not golfing. I already know what I'm gonna eat. I'm just going for the vibe. I've never been there. It's not smoky like the cigar place they went to. So I'm like, okay, I need to get out of the house. So that's why I'm going as well. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I got a new product. So I left the house today early just to get a pimple patch because this bad boy just started. It says it can reduce it within whatever results in 6 to 8 hours. I've only had it on 2. I'm like, these do work. These are the Hero Cosmetics ones. They do work. But usually you need those 6 to 8 hours. Usually I'll put it on, go to bed. In the morning is fine. Or I'll put it on in the morning after I wash my face. And then just wear it all day and it's fine. But this, obviously, I'm doing what I need to do. Anyway, so sunscreen, because like I said, I did go out. It's just nice, healthy glow. Let's take off these earrings, even though I'm going to put them back on. I'm not one of those people that wear their earrings when they do their makeup. I'm like, I don't know how y'all not get makeup in your earrings, but I'm not that coordinated. And then I just do my eyebrows. I cleaned them up last night with the razor, you know, the little razor you could dermaplane your face with. I cleaned them up last night, so that's why they look a little better. And so since I use that line, and I'm supposed to collaborate with a friend of mine who's a barber. We're gonna show how to clean that up, I guess. I need more details from her. I couldn't wait for us to set it up. I'm like, my eyebrows have been looking a little. I need to just go ahead and clean them up, so I couldn't wait. All right. I'm not gonna keep this on. Even though if it laid flatter and wasn't that particular part of my face, I could literally put foundation over it and be fine. I just put on one sunscreen on the body. I'm not wearing this shirt. This is a shirt I wore to go to Ulta to get this. It's cheaper at Ulta than going to Target next door, so. It's a Fenty day, mostly Fenty, not all Fenty. I don't own everything Fenty. If you've seen some of my shorts, Instagram, you know what the product that we're featuring is going to be. Otherwise, let's get it. I realize I've rambled a little too long. What is on? Armageddon is on. I was watching the very, very end of Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars. While I went to the bathroom, because bathroom faces the TV. So I saw the end of that. Okay, so we're gonna put on primer, and I'm gonna put in specific spots for a specific reason. And I like how my face is looking, how bronzy it's looking right now, which is why I'm not trying to put anything heavy on. No heavy makeup, because 1 is 108. 2, I'm trying to go around there before I take it off. I am gonna take it off. But yeah, sometimes, like I said, when my face gets bronzy like this, it's because I went outside for lunch. But when my face gets bronzy like this, I like my face when it's bronzy like this. And so sometimes I'm trying to find or be light with whatever foundation I put on, so it captures the bronziness of my face without me changing my whole face. Yeah, I don't think y'all can see them much bronzy as I do. Okay, now let's powder. I'm just gonna T-zone. Come over here, because I am driving into the sun. I don't want to jinx my visor to stop working. I really need to get a new visor. Yeah. And I already forgot I was going to put primer on my eyelids without using my MAC, which I know I always use. Just a little, because I've never done it before. I don't want to go into my eyes because my eyes sweat driving into the sun. There's also a tote over there. There's a dress I tried on. It costs way more than I'm willing to pay for. And the sale at the time was more than I was willing to pay for. They currently have another sale toward cash. I have no toward cash. I haven't been buying as much as previously, so they dropped my tier. And then, because I haven't been buying as much, I don't have toward cash to use towards it. And otherwise, even with the 35% off, it's more than I would want to pay. So, I have not gotten that dress. So either waiting for a better sale or, yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. So I was gonna use different setting spray, but we'll start with that for now. Give me 1 second. I also plan to use this one because, again, driving into the sun, and I'm trying to be glowy but matte, or radiant but matte. Okay, so what we're using, so first what I'm gonna do is, let's take off this bad boy. See how it look. See, it's mostly red, it's not popping, it's just red. I'm trying to figure out where to put this. Let's put this right here. So I don't want to infect anything. Well, it's not necessarily infect anything. It's not good to, if it's open, but it's not open. So what I'm going to do is take a little concealer. And I'm not going to apply it with that. I'm just going to take some of this. Let's see how much is on there. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. Let's see how much I can get off of there. Yeah, so I have this much. So I could have used my Fenty concealer, but I don't know if that's going to. It's not really the same shade that I would use for that part of my face. It's darker. So I'm going to just yeah, it's probably too much anyway. And then I'm gonna use the back of this. Blend it in. And put that over there. And then what I'm gonna do, because it should set if you're gonna conceal, so I'm gonna dip the other side. Some setting powder. And no, I've never done this before. But, okay. And then I'm also like, did I get you on there? Okay. hopefully that's gonna stay still. Okay, so we're using the Fenty sunscreen. I was gonna use my skin tint, but I really wanted to use the sunscreen. It's my sample that I have left, so. And they say it can last a few months as long as, you know, you keep it out of the heat, Phoenix. Or, you know, don't cross-contaminate, or basically keep your hands clean when you go in there, so. And I know this is probably a lot since I'm trying, it's sunscreen. And I know last time I just used my hands, but I want to use a brush this time, which I've seen people use the brush. I was watching, rewatched. I realized I just did that. I am Tesha Marie. I rewatched her video when she first got it. She did one side of the hands, the other side of the brush. I'm like, okay, so it can look like that with the brush. No, I'm not gonna use that brush because, again, we're not gonna use that brush. I was gonna use my Danessa 2.0, but I'm not going to. This brush is mostly clean. It's clean. I've washed it several times, but it's not giving the tinge, and I don't have a hand strength to keep washing it over and over time. I just keep washing it and hope for the best. So that's what it looks like when you use a brush. Because with your hands, it's more dewy. I'm not saying this isn't dewy. It looks less dewy. Again, it's still light coverage. Okay, because it's very last minute, I decided to use a brush. My sponge is not wet. I am going to use my finger. I think that'll be fine. And I'm using the hand thing, of course, to wipe my finger off. Okay, so I'm just gonna push it in. And the excess is dry because, again, like I said, I wasn't planning. Okay, let's do a little bit of concealer because, again, this is supposed to be kind of a chill, but we're just seeing how everything works with the sunscreen. And the Fenty stuff is supposed to work with Fenty stuff, so I'm just gonna do a little. Honestly, not going there and not doing that either because we're chilling on that. I guess who sings it? Billie Eilish sings Birds of a Feather? Like, I like the song, I do. I'm just like, this song is just stuck in my head. And I was trying to think, what did I do in this area for me to, I'm like, yeah. There's nothing that would be right there that would do that. I did do a mask. I don't know why the mask picked right there to have a weird reaction. Because the rest of my face is fine. Like, I had some acne there, but I used I don't know if you can see it, the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. Came in my Ipsy, and I've been using that for 10 days, except for like the day I was doing using retinol. I didn't use it that day, but otherwise I've used it. I used it that morning, I didn't use it that night. So like I just ran out, otherwise I just used it this morning. So I try to do retinol usually Sunday and Wednesday. It doesn't always happen that way, but yeah, those are the days I try to remember to do retinol. And you could, I guess, eventually build up to like every day or every other day. I've been doing it long enough. I should be doing it every other day, but I still just, I remember to do it. On at least Sunday. So where I'm going, it's gonna take 30 minutes to get there. It's Westgate. Yeah, it takes me 30 minutes. It's usually the slowest part is getting past the 17. And then it's usually fine the rest of the way. Yeah, it's pretty much always the issue. But yeah, I discovered the best time to go to Ulta is like 1:30. I was like, there's nobody in here. Like, if I needed something, they were definitely ready to help me. There was like a few people here and there, but when I finally left, because I wasn't there longer than I was supposed to be, I was swatching things. Yeah. And they're like, you need help? I'm like, no, I just came for pimple patches. I kept saying that, and I'm like, even though I'm over here swatching things. And I'm like trying to remember which Ulta has When Beauty, because I'm like, that one doesn't have it. I could have sworn it had it. And I'm like, what store was I in that had When Beauty? Other than I know Tempe is in another store. And I'm like, where the hell was I at? Well, I was surprised that they had it. So I don't know which one it was that I was nearby last few weeks. Well, I haven't been in Ulta in Sephora that much, really. Okay, so e.l.f. Camo liquid blush. I saw this on somebody did a video. It's in bronze babe shell. So it's, because I guess you're talking about bronzers right now, where it looks more like a blush that looks like bronzer. So the shade's like that. So that's what this is. And supposedly it works on darker complected people. I saw a few videos, so it should. So we shall see. I'm gonna put it on my hand. I'm not gonna put it on my face. Yeah, so that much comes out. I could wipe it off. I'm just gonna put it on my hand. So that. So it's almost a burnt sienna. They were saying terracotta. And then I'm gonna use my e.l.f. liquid brush to. As we're not contouring, we're just going in with this. Okay, yeah, it definitely looks like bronzer. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna see how it looks without contour. So yeah, it's a nice soft 4:30. So yeah, it's telling me. So we keep those 2 inches on 2 fingers. Let's see if I can do this without. So kind of, yeah, but so settle. So look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's definitely settle. Kind of looks like the orange. I'm gonna put some more that's on my hand. I'm gonna put it on my face. Okay. And then going to blend just the edges a little bit. Okay. So I'm just using my natural contour that's in my face versus using my contour stick that I usually use. Yeah, I like how that looks. Instead of contouring, we're still gonna bronze. Yeah, I would look bronzy. And let's pinch. There we go. I was like, I know it usually shows up later, but I was like, okay, let's do something now. And I need to start reading my book for book club. I have what, 1, 2, 2.5 weeks, which it's. I did flip some pages. It's in large print because we know I can't see. It's gonna be a fast read, but still I don't want to wait till last minute and be like, okay, let me try to always read. And the thing is, me watching TV, it's not stuff I haven't seen before, but I'll be doing other stuff like being on the phone, YouTube, or Instagram, social media, whatever. Instead of reading, I'll watch something I've seen like 50 million times. And then once I get into the book, I'll be like, I could have been reading this. And other times I'll be like, I'll stay up to like in my bedtime reading. I want to finish, keep going. But in certain books that happens. It doesn't happen with every book. Some books I'm like, oh, why did y'all pick this book? They know I feel that way. So I'm like, can y'all stop picking depressing books? Okay. Okay. Yep, there we go. There. And even though I could finish them, I didn't set anything else, so I gotta put the bronzer on. I could have set most of my face, then put the bronzer on, but I did not. So let's set. I do not have a blush this color, a powder blush. So we're going to use volume 1, which has, this to me is kind of terracotta. When I saw it, when I was in Ulta, the one they have in Ulta looks very orange. Here, this does not, y'all probably can't say in person, it does not look orange, it looks terracotta. And so I'm going to put this on to cover it. Black Radiance. They have one, I think, called Toasted Almond, a blush that may work. I had bought it like maybe last year because that was, people were talking about it, but I was like, I don't see it on my face at all. So maybe it would work on top of this. And it's like maybe $5, if that. And I know Target has it because that's where I got it from. But so that's what it looks like. Because I was trying to look at my Saharan palette, and my Saharan palette, I'm just like, I could use Neo, but I'm like, Neo's kind of more reddish. So yeah, that's working. Because I didn't want to go reddish. I kind of want to go terracotta or bronzy-ish. So yeah, it's working. I like that. So, you know, yeah, it does look orange, but it also looks terracotta. Versus, because I was going to go back and forth between them. I'm like, no, I'm just going to stick with this one. Because I was swatching, okay, I did swatch that new blush right now with my Juvia's Place one. I'm like, is this the same shade? Is this the same shade? I'm returning this. It's not. It's 2 different colors. So I was like, okay. So yeah. And as it's sitting on my face, you see it's kind of, it's still bouncy. Okay. And I could go. So we're done with that. Okay. And then let's set the rest of the face and finish this video. Like, what is that here? I'm just using the lip bar today. Put that in. Yeah, I know I wasn't supposed to do that. This brush is very easy to clean. Did I even set my eyebrows? I'll go on top of it. Okay. Let us, yeah, I'm gonna spray with this one. And then maybe spray with the other one last. I'm gonna like, let's spray with this one first. I'm gonna not do the T and the X because my forehead ends up being so wet. We've seen it. Ears are wet. What I do like about this, I don't have to use the fan afterwards. It's dry. Okay. And so we're gonna go with House Labs, or I call it House Labs, depending on my mood. And I realized there's a sharpener here. This comes off, and there you go. I realized that because I was like, there's no way you can have to keep it looking the way it was, and right now it looks like that. So I was trying to sharpen it. So I'm like, it's very rounded because it's soft, but I'm like, okay, it's a sharpener this whole time. I do like this liner. Sometimes I forget that I have it, but lipstick crayon. But I do like it. They have, these are the shades I've been wanting. I just haven't got them. And I'm like, okay, I have other liners. I'll just stick with this one or one of the other lines instead of buying some more shades of this. It's only $22, but yeah. So the star of the show, or why we're doing Fenty products, is because the new Fenty Gloss Bomb Stick, S-T-I-X, came out. They came out with liners as well. I ordered this one. This is in shade VV. I ordered this on Sephora website because they ship faster than Fenty does. So I got it. I ordered it Friday before noon, around noon actually. It showed up Sunday. And that's how fast it came. Fenty's fast, but not as fast as Sephora. I didn't get the liners. The liners are $20. And I realized, because this is not my first, I tried it the other day, video, Instagram, reel, Instagram, on YouTube as well. And I have a liner that would match this by Morphe. So I used that, and it looks good. I don't need that liner. That liner is transfer proof, which is great. It is great. I just swatched it while I was at Ulta today, getting my pimple patches. It's $20. They're $20. Haus Labs has a mauve one as well. That's $22, and I'm like, okay, but I have this one that shows that it works with this. So I'm not using the Morphe one. Obviously, I want to see how it looks with this. So these are $25, I think. So it looks like that. Looks mauve. Again, shade VV. And here we go. And the smell, I do like the smell. But yeah, I like it with this liner. I mean, definitely, like I said, I'm not gonna spend money. I could, but I like them. I did swatch one in brown as well, but you know how many brown liners I have, lip liners I have? I don't need another brown lip liner. But the one browned out, I like that one. The lip bar, they have a brown liner, transfer proof, it's pretty good, so yeah, I don't need another brown liner. That's what I keep telling myself. But yeah, this is how it looks. I like this combo right here. This is my combo. When I wear that, I'm gonna wear it with this, either the Morphe liner, Bella, or I'm gonna use this Haus Lab one. Okay, so we're almost done. So I'm like, why am I rambling? This video could have been shorter. So, and my face is looking awesome. Yeah, I like how it looks right now. Could have used my Fenty mascara, but I don't think it's not Phoenix driving into the sun proof. Okay, I'm gonna change my shirt, and then I'm gonna put on my earrings. So the thing about movies like Armageddon is you don't have to watch it with the volume on. You don't really have to be paying attention. You know the words. You've seen it a million times. Like I was just thinking, he's saying, "Oh no, I don't know Evel Knievel," when they're about to jump the canyon. Yeah, that's how often I've seen it. That Goonies was on. I know the words coming. I don't need to actually be watching the screen. I know. So this is one I used to. Maybe, if it is, it's the powder. I'm not seeing anything. And I'm not touching the blush on purpose, but yeah, I like how this looks. So this is my final look, and have a good day.